Hey everyone.
Hi, you okay?
Yeah. Thanks for everyone's time. Just a bit of housekeeping. This is embargoed until tomorrow, 8 a.m. European time, so CET tomorrow, 8 a.m. We will take questions from the floor. It's obviously a busy room again, so we'll start with a couple of questions each. Start with you, Anton, then we will prioritise anyone who didn't get a question in the last press conference. So if you didn't ask one and you would like to ask one, raise your hands, we'll go to you, and if not, we'll take questions from everywhere else as well. Anton?
Hey, Chloe, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Here we are, knockout football, which at one point, I suppose, in the tournament was in peril. Have you had a moment to kind of reflect and think, actually, do you know what, we are delighted to be here?
Yeah, of course. It's an amazing place to be in the quarterfinals in such an amazing tournament in a great country. So we're very grateful, but we're looking forward to the game now, and our focus is fully on the game ahead.
Yeah, Sweden up next. Obviously, we all know the recent history and that kind of thing, but this is a team ranked 6th in the world with a lot of players. Do you think they're kind of not disrespected, but certainly not talked about enough as a threatening team that can go far in this tournament?
For sure. One that we definitely respect as England. Maybe a team that sometimes do go under the radar, but the quality that they've shown consistently in many tournaments is impressive, and they have such talent throughout their whole squad. So it's a game that we're fully preparing for and doing our homework to be at our best on the night, because that's what we need to be.
Thanks. We'll go to Kat. Thanks.
Hi, Chloe. Good to see you.
Hey.
In the Wales game, Beth Mead and Aggie both, when they scored, they went straight over to the bench. How important is that kind of team spirit for those guys who've been kind of finishers and coming on and making an impact? How important is that message?
I think it's great. We have a little group of us that we have a group chat, the finishers, as you call it, and the positive clicks, we call it, on the bench before the game. We've probably seen we was all clicking. Everyone's like, what are they doing? But it was just a positive click, and we said, if one of us come on and score, let's do that as our celebration, one that we came up with on the bench. So, yeah, it's great. We work really hard on the training pitch in the gym. Probably this sometimes goes unnoticed, but it's about sticking together, being at our best for when called upon, and training hard to get the best out in each other, but also the girls that are starting the game, making sure that they're fully prepared, but also making sure that we're prepared to come on the pitch and do a great job. So I think the whole team, we've got a great group of girls. So yeah, it's just enjoying the whole experience as a group.
And earlier this year, when you missed a couple of Nations League games, Serena was quite open about what you needed to do to get back into contention. So, I mean, how satisfying is it after your second half of the season at Arsenal? I mean, how does it feel to be here?
I'm very grateful to be at a major tournament and representing England. It's a dream come true, and representing your country is never a given. You know, you have to work to do so. So every day I was trying my best to get myself in the squad, and hopefully we're able to see some high-level performances this summer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go across to Jamie from The Independent. Thanks. Thank you.
Hi, Chloe. You've scored 2 winning penalties for England at the last World Cup and against Brazil. Have you started thinking about penalties in training and among the squad?
Preparing for the tournament, you know, you always have to prepare in all areas. So definitely in our lead up to the tournament, we've all been preparing really well, as will every team. So I think it's important that in every area of the game, we're prepared. And
let's obviously hope that it doesn't go there, but what has been the key to those shootouts in the past?
I think for me, it's just staying relaxed, and I think that's the case for any penalty shootout. But our focus is to win the game in 90 minutes and hopefully not go all the way.
Thanks, Jamie. Emma from BBC. Cheers.
Hey, Chloe.
Yeah.
You're obviously talking about the click celebration. I just wonder, when we spoke to Kira after the game, she said that she wasn't involved in that. She had no idea what was going on. Have you kept her involved with what's going to be the next celebration?
Well, on the bus this morning going to train in the girls' room, like, what is the clicks all about? Georgia was asking Kira, and Kira said, Georgia, you've already asked me that and I didn't know. So it was literally something that we came up with on the bench. I think a few of the girls have been doing it a few days. And yes, it was really nice to share that moment together. But I'm sure Kira will be in the loop now.
There was obviously a lot of talk in 2022 about the role of the super subs. And obviously you were one of those. I just wonder, in this tournament, have you kind of thought about that role and almost trying to have that similar impact and really sort of just show what a super sub can be?
I think whether you start a game for England, whether you're a finisher, coming onto the pitch, you know your role and you try to execute that as best as possible. And I think everyone is ready for their moment to step onto the pitch and be able to give their all for their country. And hopefully the fans at home can see that, and the girls that start the game ready to do so as well. So I think it's the whole group, the 23 players, being ready for their opportunity and their chance, but to get the job over the line for the team.
Good luck on Thursday.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Chloe.
Hiya.
How much is that a strength of England's? Because the depth on the bench feels far superior to a lot of other teams in the tournament. How much do you lean on that?
Yeah, we have such quality in our team, which is great for us, not only in the games, but also in the training sessions. We're pushing each other to be better every day, and there's a lot of competition for places, which is healthy competition, and you have to be at your best here, and that's really important.
And then what do you do on match days? How are you coping with these 9 p.m. kickoffs? Because that feels like a long time to be waiting for a kickoff.
Oh, I love a nap. I had a 2-hour nap the other day, but yeah, probably not a nap. But I think everyone's very different. Some of the girls like to go on a little stroll and keep busy. I'm a sleeper.
Thanks.
This is a 5th quarter-final record for any European nation. Do you often reflect on that dominance, how to maintain that strength, particularly compared to the previous generations of Lionesses?
I think there's definitely reflection within our group of being grateful to be in such a position, representing your country. But Sweden have also been very consistent throughout the years, and I think that's really important to look at as well. There's teams that have also done the same, so we know that we need to stay at our best to keep progressing through the tournament.
And we're hearing about, obviously, the Clicks group, and also from Leah about then the 2022 group as well. How many groups are there, particularly with England? How do you keep on top of them all?
Yeah, there is quite a few, which is lovely. It's really nice that we're staying in contact with each other, and the girls back home supporting the team as well as all the fans back home supporting the team. It's really nice to stay in contact, but knowing that we've got the support too.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank
Can
you.
we go to the back of the room and Theo at the back of the room? Thanks. Thank you.
Hi, Chloe.
Yeah.
I was curious to know a little bit more about the differences between being the host at the last one and sort of the camp away tournament mentality of this one. Leah was talking a little bit about it's nice when family get to come in, but they're maybe not as present in 2022. And obviously you went to the World Cup in Sydney and maybe what that was like in comparison to Zurich.
Yeah, it's very nice to be in such an amazing city of Zurich. Actually, against Wales, didn't feel like we was in a different country, to be honest. The fans were incredible on the night, and yeah, we've had plenty of time with our families, and it's nice that our families have been mingling and enjoying the occasion as well. And yeah, very different to Australia being so far away from home and the time difference. So it's nice to connect back home, but we feel the support from the fans back home as well as the ones over here in Switzerland. It's an amazing place, and we're grateful to be in a huge competition in an amazing place.
And in terms of in the match itself, I think of the Colombia game as probably the most fan adversity that you've had to face in the last 2 tournaments. Are you thinking about what the Swedish fan base might pull up in Zurich like?
Yeah, I'm sure that there'll be great support, as are our fans. We've seen a picture actually online of their fans before the game, which was really nice to see, supporting their team. And the Wales fans the other night were incredible as well, getting behind their country. And we're excited for the occasion, and back in Zurich where we've played 2 games already, so it's exciting.
Thank you.
Thanks, Theo. The blinds are just shut in, so give it 20 seconds or so. The blinds do have a habit of going up and down at various different points.
Don't we all?
Sam, we'll go to you. Thanks. There's a mic.
Hi, Chloe. Just a quick one from me. Other than the trophy, what would you say you've taken from the last Euros?
Special memories with amazing people. It was an incredible summer, one that we'll never forget, with our friends and family and amazing teammates.
And what do you think you learnt from that and taking it into this one?
We've learned so much. What it takes to win a tournament was definitely one, and the experiences that we've built up along the way, and the teams that we played, high opposition, high quality. Hopefully, many more special memories to come.
Thank you.
Thanks, Can we go to Kit, just in front of you? Thanks.
Hi, Chloe. You've spoken about being part of a positive clique, but usually I'd say the word clique has quite negative connotations, especially in the context of a sports team. So how are you making sure you stay as a positive clique and not kind of creating an us and them situation?
We're good people that support each other every day. I was actually thinking that earlier. Usually cliques are negative, but it's definitely not one. We support each other very well as a 23, but also it's about what it takes to win a tournament, and that's what we're trying to do. And I think, in football sometimes cliques are negative, but definitely a positive clique.
And you all spoke about like your pride of being a finisher and the importance of that role, and you've got a WhatsApp group and a celebration to legitimise it. Do you feel like that will be your role for the tournament now? Do you see a potential route into the starting 11 maybe as well?
I think for me, I just need to be at my best every day in training, as do everyone in the squad. Keep pushing each other to be better every day. We'll see what happens. We don't pick the team, but we know we need to be at our best to give our all for the team.
Thanks, Kit. Aisha.
Hi, Chloe.
Hey.
I just wanted to ask you, from a personal perspective, how your life has changed since that last Euros. You were almost like the face of it, that iconic moment. You've got people with tattoos of you whipping that shirt off. Yeah, just how has your life changed since then?
It's been great. Some highs, some lows, some in betweens. It's definitely taken some adjusting, but I'm just me, a girl from West London enjoying football, and that's what I'll continue to be throughout my career. I just love the game of football, and hopefully we can have many special memories as England together.
And another icon from the last Euros, Mary Earps. We saw her in the crowd the other day cheering you guys on. I was wondering whether you were able to share some words of encouragement or...
I actually didn't see her. I think she was the other side from where my family were, but we've kept in contact over the tournament, and she's an amazing girl. Just incredible. It was nice to see her out with the girls and supporting the team.
Thanks.
Thanks, Catherine.
Hi, Chloe. I just wondered who was kind of the driving force behind the clique and kind of creating it, and just sort of like it just feels like it's turned something into a positive, because it feels like quite unique. Obviously, players naturally kind of might be disappointed at not starting, but to kind of turn that into a positive and use it in quite a powerful way, I just wondered whose kind of idea it was, or who was the driving force behind it.
I actually don't know. Definitely not me. But I think it might have been Maya. She made the group chat because we wanted some. We get our pictures on an app, and some of us didn't have the pictures of the click celebration, and that's where the group chat come from, to send each other the pictures of the click celebration. But I was saying to Lotta, throughout the tournaments that we've been playing in, whether that was the home Euros, Australia, and now here, the group of finishers have been incredible, supporting the team that are playing and being ready for your moment. But the level of training really high in the gym, just grafting. So it's been really nice to see. That's a consistent theme with England, the finishers being ready for their moment and, taking it when it comes, but also absolutely grafting.
Thanks, Charlotte.
Hi, Chloe.
Hiya.
Leah, as a captain, has she changed at all? And if so, in what way?
No, definitely not. I remember stepping into Arsenal at 12 and saying to my parents, Leah's going to be England captain one day. She's just an incredible girl and shows great leadership qualities, and so approachable, one that I get on so well with. And she's just incredible. And I think to captain England at major tournaments is a lot of pressure, but it doesn't show in Leah's personality at all. And she's just so consistent, highs, lows, and everything in between. She's just so consistent and a great England captain.
She was saying she's modelled herself or influenced by Kim Little, who you know obviously at Arsenal, and sometimes she can be more passive and England captain then needs to be more engaged. Have you noticed that?
I definitely see traits of Kim in Leah for sure, and to spend so much time that she has with Kim Little is incredible to learn from an amazing captain that has done it for many years is incredible. So yeah, I'm sure that Leah has a bright future as England captain as well, and learning so much from Kim Little. Hopefully we have the success that Kim's had in her career.
Thanks, Chloe.
Thank you very much.
Holly from Daily Mirror. If we can go across. Thanks, Charlotte.
Hey, Chloe. Obviously, if England go all the way, the party will be huge. But I think at the end of July, you'll also be celebrating quite a special personal anniversary. I just wondered, obviously, how will that be for you and Scott, like if you're still in the tournament, and have you got anything planned for afterwards?
No. I haven't even got a card, to be honest. No, I'm sure in the moment I'll think of something and get my mum to sort it, I'm sure. But no, we're just taking it each game as it comes, and we've got a huge game coming up, and we know that we need to be at our best for that, so not looking too far ahead. I'm sure Scott has, but I definitely haven't.
And how nice is it having him here as a support, obviously, with your family?
Yeah, incredible. He's my best friend, so it's great to have the support of him. My dad and brother are also here, so it's nice that we get to spend some time together. And Leah was winding me up yesterday because me and Scott were playing darts, and he beat me, and I like high-fived him, and she was like, "Chloe, you're meant to be against him." I was like, "Yeah, but we're a team now." So yeah, it was really nice. We had a little darts tournament yesterday, so yeah, it's nice to share moments with our family and of course Scott as well.
Thanks, Holly. Adrian from TalkSport.
Hi, Chloe. Just want to know, when you came on the other night, you straight away took a free kick, I think I'm right in saying. Were you totally prepared for that, or were you thinking, oh, God, I've got to take this? You know, was it a bit panicky?
No, never panic. I was warm, I was ready, and I remember stepping on, and Alex was like, "This is for you, this." I was like, "Oh, go on then." But yeah, it just shows the confidence Alex has in me, that just stepping onto the pitch and taking the free kick right away. I enjoy set pieces, so I was just ready to put the ball in the box.
The second question is, I'm sure you've seen your winning goal of the Euros back many times. Do you still watch it fairly regularly?
Yeah, guilty.
How often?
I think it's just a special memory for me, one that I watch quite often. If I ever need a little smile, it's one that I watch, but it's an incredible memory for me and my family. I'm sure my mum sends it to me quite often as well, so it's nice that to have such a special memory at an incredible stadium like Wembley.
Have you watched it today?
No, I haven't. I have been winding the kit woman up, though. She's a Derby fan, and I keep shouting Bobby Zamora to her. So, yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy with me.
Thanks, Adrian. Any final questions? If not, we'll call it a day. Thanks.
Thank you
Thanks,
very
Chloe.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.